Swarm of earthquakes have hit Yellowstone National Park over the past week. The park is home to a massive supervolcano that could erupt at any time. So is the swarm warning us about a looming disaster? RT's Brigida Santos joins me live from Los Angeles with the details. So Brigida, how many earthquakes have hit Yellowstone this week?
Natasha, the U.S. Geological Survey has tallied up over 500 earthquakes in that area in the past week. Now, this swarm began on June 12th, and it is currently ongoing. Swarms are incredibly common in this area. In fact, they account for about 50% of all of the seismic activity in Yellowstone. And these are quakes that are ranging from 4.5 in magnitude to below zero. So I'm not sure whether there's much cause for concern right now. I do want to mention that this is a supervolcano with a thick continental crust that causes large buildups of magma, and it's capable of producing a magnitude 8 eruption on the Volcanic Explosivity Index. That means the explosion could be 2,500 times larger than the Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980, which is regarded as the largest and most deadly eruption in U.S. history. Now, I spoke with somebody, a scientist that oversees this Yellowstone area from the U.S. Geological Survey. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Yellowstone is an active system. It's had enormous eruptions in the past. It's had a lot of smaller eruptions. When you have an enormous eruption, you automatically get called a super volcano because you've had a super eruption. But Yellowstone has lots of different kinds of eruptions. And so even if Yellowstone does erupt, chances are it's not going to be anything that's devastating in consequence.
So there you have it, Natasha. He's not sure that a super eruption will take place, but it is possible that an eruption on a smaller scale could take place there.
And what is the likelihood, Brigida, that Yellowstone's supervolcano will erupt?
So this is a volcano that's erupted only 3 times in history. In fact, the first one was about 2 million years ago, followed by another one 1 million years ago, and most recently about 640,000 years ago. So it is due for an eruption based on that schedule. However, the scientists there did assure me that there's only about a 1 in 730,000 chance that we will see an eruption take place anytime soon.
All right, fascinating information. Thank you so much, Brigida Santos, live from our Los Angeles bureau.